Welcome, I'm Cynthia Greer, and I'm talking about twin flames and the possibility that these connections are nothing more than limerence, which is a form of obsession deemed by many medical and psychiatric professionals, as well as those in academia and religious fundamentalists. Why are so many so quick to discredit the theory of twin flames and rush an individual into a form of therapy in order to deprogram their mind and take them out of this obsession that could completely change the course of their life if it keeps going? The answer to that is very simple. True twin flames are a threat to society. They always have been and always will be until the majority of humanity has raised their consciousness into its highest level, which is the Christ consciousness, the God side. Our society, the world that we are living in today, is a reflection of the loss of real love at a soul connection, which has manifested into the need for dictatorial leadership, authoritarian rule over one another, because of the anger, resentment, and bitterness that is rising to the surface in a world that is not based on real love. Because when real love is present, there is always abundance. Because there is that love of life, there is the desire to nurture life in order for it to live at its highest level. And right now, twin flames are on this planet. They are opening up. They are sensing their connection if they haven't met them yet. And they are seeking to come into union with that other half. Others are reconnecting with their twin that they separated from many years ago or even decades. Or they have just met their twin while in the midst of a marriage that has long been over or is extremely dysfunctional to the point where it is verbally and emotionally abusive. And when the twin wakes up to what drew them into that marriage, they immediately feel like they are a foreigner in their own home, their community, their job, even in their families. and they feel like a caged animal. They want to be released. They want out of the bondage. And in many cases, their partner does sense this and begins to become more possessive and more controlling. And when all of the problems erupt, help is sought on a professional level in many cases, and the twin flame connection is deemed as an obsession. It is deemed as limerence, and the couple is advised they need to get to work on this right away because they could lose everything they have by splitting everything in a divorce. And so therapy is often suggested to deprogram the mind and to nurse an incompatible marriage back into the sexual desire, the companionship, the social activities, when in reality it is absolutely dead because the cycle has ended. And when twin flames agree to this and they go through these types of therapies, it may appear to the world and to everyone they know that it really was limerence. And they go on with life the way it was before. But something is missing, no matter how hard they try to cover it up. Something is not right. And even the partner they are with can feel it as much as they try to force and manipulate the situation. This is because twin flames have such a strong etheric bond that no matter what takes place on a physical level, even if the body dies, is cremated, disintegrated in an accident, whatever happens, that bond is only going to become stronger because then the soul is freed from the physical bondage that it was in. And these twins will connect in the etheric realms and through dreams. In therapy, the twins cannot be separated spiritually, even if they are drugged, even if they're told to take antidepressants, tranquilizers. On the higher levels, they remain connected. Those who have never had a twin flame experience, who are administering these therapies, who are encouraging twin flames to disconnect from their true connection at a soul level, on a physical level on this earth, do not have a clue as to what they are dealing with. It is that simple, and they are going to face a lot of backlash at some point for this. That is a form of manipulation. Everyone has their soul's choices. But when it is time for twins to come into a union, and that opportunity is presented, if it is suppressed, there are always repercussions that are going to manifest. It can manifest through a form of suppression that is so great, the twin remaining in the bondage of the bad marriage, going through all the therapy, can actually become very sick and unable to be healed. Soul sickness often reflects in physical illness, and especially with twin flames in separation, because they mirror each other. Financial collapses can happen. Things that are completely out of control, no matter how controlling a spouse or dictatorial fundamentalist organization is. Ultimately, no organization or another individual can control the true destiny of twin flames. So whether their unions come to pass in this time frame or not is of no significance. At some point, twins whose hearts are intact and have chosen the path of the divine will indeed come into their true union. I wish you so much love and many blessings.